And it's a good idea to have your microphone on, I think. Okay, so testing, testing, testing. We are there. We've got our microphone on. And okay, so let's get our chat software up and running so we can see who's around. And let's bring that up to our 10-inch monitor. There we go. Lovely. And let's have a word with AI Eve here. So she can connect you to New Eden. I'm already here. Let's connect you. Can you connect everybody to New Eden, please? Thank you. There you go. She's going to do it in a minute.
Connecting.
Thank you for connecting. And let's go to see where we are in space. Here we go. All right. Industry. Oh. The door is open. So we've got 8,000 proteins, 9,000 electrolytes, 12,000 oxygen, 10,000 bacteria. Okay, so what should I do first? Let's get started on the proteins again. Let's view this. So this is a course of 4, 92, 91, 'Okay, so that's a slight increase there. And let's start extraction for the next 4 days. Okay. Let's submit that. There's something not quite right there. There's some complex organisms that are not rooted, and we're doing that. Alright, and that's that done. Alright, let's go to our ionic solutions planet. There we go. Crikey. Want a little bit less red. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Okay. 1. Okay, let's just have a little bit more white. Alright, with that, let's start extraction for the next 4 days there. Let's submit. Let's go on to our microorganism planet. There we go. Alright, what have we got here? Lovely. Okay, so let's start there and let's submit. And we're going to our last planet here. There we go. And this is our ice planet. Lovely. Alright, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And let's begin that. And we've got a few things that need to be routed here. Great route. Alright, and we submit. Alright, so now let's get out of this view back to our station view. Right. Okay. We're looking at our item hanger here. So on 8,000 water, 7,000 water. We're putting that up there. Proteins. Right, we want 7,000 proteins. Let's go for the whole 15. Bacteria, electrolytes, 7,000. Electrolytes. That should be 5. No. Oxygen. Have we got any oxygen down here? Yeah, oxygen. 9,000 oxygen. Oxygen there. Excellent. Okay. Let's drop this stuff off first. Now, there are a number of people in the system. Let's undock. Okay, we're going to undock now.
Drive active.
I've cloaked. Right, we're going to be doing some toing and froing here. All right.
Warp drive active.
Right, I'm going to drop off our cargo to our cryoprotection solution facility. That's where we're going. And I've done some scans. There's not a lot here. I've got nothing but NPCs on scans. About 10 retrievers. Or 8 retrievers. Okay. I see a Kaldari shuttle on scan.
Warp drive active.
Let's just see what we've got in stock here. Oops. Right.
Warp drive active.
See, that Kaldari shuttle could have come out just to see where my location was. Alright, I'm just scanning all the time here. And now I'm slowing down. As we get closer to the customs office. And let's slow down a bit more. Alright, there's a Legion here. And I'm warping out.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
There was a Legion. Less than 1 AU away from me.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
So we're going to unload our cargo. And we're going to do that a bit later on. Okay. Let's stack it all up. Okay. And run, docking.
Warp drive active.
Saw an Algos on scan.
Warp drive active.
Alright, let's go and do something a little bit different.
Warp drive active.
Ba, 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 ba. Alright, let's go back there. And we warp into 10.
Warp drive active.
There you go, me old mate. Okay. Let's slow down a bit. Slow down a bit more. Alright, I see a Galente shuttle. Now I don't see him. And he is right at the top.
Warp drive active.
Right, this is a bit of cat and mouse that's going on here.
Warp drive active.
In my directional scanner window. Alright.
Warp drive active.
the top, I'm scanning shuttles.
Warp drive active.
Okay, I've got nothing on scan here at the moment. And that kind of Claxton sound that you can hear is me scanning. Alright, there's nothing around at the moment. Alright, we're turning the ship around. Let's stop the engines.
Warp drive active.
Alright, we've got the water.
Warp drive active.
Let's dock.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Uh, okay. Lovely. All right. Let's undock and get our other stuff.
Warp drive active.
Okay. So the planet that we've just been to, um, uh, we drill for aqueous liquids. But what actually are aqueous liquids? We'll ask AI Eve here. So what are aqueous liquids?
Liquids, or aqueous solutions, are liquid mixtures where water acts as the solvent. This means that a substance, the solute, is dissolved in water. The term aqueous indicates the presence of water in a solution.
Lovely, thank you. Okay.
Warp drive active.
All right, let's scan again. All right, I just flew in to this structure to land within 30 kilometers away from it. And I landed at 13, so that shows how the structures move in space. All right. Let's just slow down a little bit here. We're doing 54.2 meters per second. Let's align to our getaway. Stopping engines.
Warp drive active.
Okay.
Warp drive active.
And we're flying home. And let's dock up.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Okay, let's get out of here again.
Warp drive active.
Lovely.
Warp drive active.
busy tomorrow? You busy
Um,
tomorrow?
I'm not really sure, to tell you the truth.
Warp drive active.
Air data.
Okay. Okay.
Ah, Air Data, how you doing? What if you fancy getting together tomorrow? Yeah, why not?
Warp drive active.
Alright, we're going 20 kilometres. Alright, we've got a load of people in here.
I'm good, thanks.
I'm glad
If
to
I
hear that.
remember LOL, I'll message Tom.
Okay. I'm warping out and returning.
Warp drive active.
I've never seen the two systems so busy this time of night, but it is a Sunday.
Warp drive active.
And we're going back. Oh dear.
Time and space is relative.
It is.
Time and space is relative.
It is. All in good time, with lots of space. Alright, let's get my scanner on. So I'm constantly scanning within 14.3 astronomical units of me at 360 degrees. And if I see anything under 1 astronomical unit, close to me, then I warp out. Some ships are not scannable. I'm doing 34, 33 meters per second. Alright. There's a few people that have left system. I'm just speeding up a bit more now. Alright. And I'm turning around. Okay, let's stop the ship there. Right, I haven't scanned for a minute or two. Let's open her up. And now let's transfer. Decloaking. Transferring. Recloaking. warping out.
Warp drive
See,
active.
even in that tiny time frame, somebody, a good pilot with good skills, could come and just blow me out of the sky. And the first thing they'd have to do that is point me. And what that means is get a warp scrambler on me that scrambles my warp. So I can't warp out. And so I'm stuck there. Okay. So I'm leaving the system now. And I want to jump through the gate. And hopefully there's no one there. Because whenever you jump through to another system, you decloak as you warp away from the gate once you jump through it.
Warp drive active.
Was no one there.
How long after you jump can you then cloak again? How long after you jump can you then cloak again?
Within a second. You press it straight away. So you don't become sort of like, by the time the graphic finishes, before it finishes, it cloaks again. Because when you jump into a system, you jump in cloaked, irrespective of whether you've got a cloaking device or not. The ship has a cloaking device. So as soon as you start moving, you become uncloaked. But because you've got a cloaking device, as soon as you start moving, you just press the cloaking button, and that recloaks you. Alright. We're going to warp home now.
Warp drive active.
But there's 7 people in this system with me. And each time I go to a certain place, they appear in my scans. Alright, right now I've got that Argos. Alright. So let's
Docking
dock.
permission requested. Docking request accepted.
But they could be doing other things in this system, not bothered about me, but who knows. If you're flying around in low sec, it's asking for trouble, no matter who you are. Everyone's game. Alright, let's undock again.
Gotta go be safe.
Okay,
Gotta go be safe.
see ya, Airedale. I'll try to be safe.
Warp drive active.
Okay.
Warp drive active.
So we off ski again.
Warp drive active.
Now we're going to reapproach. Now we're going to land around 13 kilometers away from the structure. There we go.
Warp drive active.
Alright. We're 10 kilometers away. And let's start. Oops. Start scanning. Should we go to tactical view? Here I can see better if ships are coming towards me in the last minute. They could be tens of thousands of kilometers away from me, but this is the way to see them coming in. Okay.
Warp drive active.
There we go.
Warp drive active.
Lovely. And again. Let's have a look at this. Right, I see a prospect on scan. He's right at the top of the list. Under one astronomer AU away from me. That's a bit scary. Anomalies. Yeah, there's lots of ore sites here. Let's hurry up a bit. Slowing down. Hold on. There's a deluge there. We're turning round. That is a cargo ship. Alright, I see an Algos.
Warp drive active.
Alright.
Warp drive active.
Alright, mate.
Docking permission requested. Docking
There we
request
go.
accepted.
Alright. So we've got everything here now. Now let's look what we need. So we're back here again. We're going to try and drop this stuff off without getting blown up. So we want 7,000 water. One, two, three. Donk. 9,000. No, was it 12,000 bacteria? Oh, gosh. Retains 7,000. Electrolytes 7,000. And oxygen 9,000. Not 8,000, 9,000. Okay. So those are the 5 commodities we need to make cryoprotectant solutions. But we make tier 2 commodities first. We get 3 tier 2 commodities out of these tier 1 commodities. And with those 3 tier 2 commodities we make cryoprotectant solutions. So let's undock. And I've got a cargo of an estimated 21.2 million. I've still got a prospect on scan and we can warp out.
Warp drive active.
And we can cloak. So this has taken a little bit of time because I get a bit jittery when there's other people in the system and their ships appear close to mine. And when I say close, I don't mean within a couple of meters or a couple of 100 meters. I mean within thousands of miles. That's still close.
Warp drive active.
There we go. Switch into tactical view. Right, I see an Algos that says call to party time. Alright, there's a magnate near me. Stopping the ship. He's still here. Alright, so that's the goods in launch pad. This is the goods out launch pad. Alright.
Warp drive active.
Okay. So let's open up our map. Let's go to Amar. Now we're setting destination.
Warp drive active.
No one near this gate. But are they on the other side? Yes, there's somebody here.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Alright, I'm alone in this system apparently. And let's warp out again.
Warp drive active.
Lovely. So I've got unused skill points.
Warp drive active.
off again.
Drive active. Warp drive active.
All right.
Warp drive active.
Okay.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Okay.
Warp drive active.
Lovely. So we're docking up. We've made it. No, let's not say that until we've actually docked up. Somebody might gank me here.
Docking permission requested. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
We're in. Okay. So I've got 1,200, but I sell them out in increments of 800 at a time. And they're for a mate, so I'm gonna 800. Okay. Eve. What was it? Market.
Faith is an oasis from which we must draw in order to live. Like an oasis, faith is a gift from the Lord that must be shared with all.
Eve Tycoon, sorry. All right. Google Authenticator. Okay, here we go. Just gonna wait for another code to come through. All right.
The Lord witnessed the cascade of evil, the torrents of war. Burning with wrath, he stepped down from the heavens to judge the unworthy, to redeem the pure. Book 2, Revelations 2:12.
All right.
The word of the Lord is pure. It is a shield for the faithful. Prophet Enoiah 8:15.
Right, so we're gonna go to our browser here. Market orders, item, trade.
Go forth, conquer in my name, and reclaim that which I have given.
All right, this has had some kind of update to it.
Command a fleet for the glory of the Lord.
Okay. Cryotant solution. Nope. Okay, there's nothing happening there.
When thine actions are in light's name, thou art immortal. Book of Trials 2:1.
Hold on, I'm not sure what's happening here and why that is not working. Here it is. That's what I want. Okay. So for 80,000, I usually sell them for 80 million. But in domain,
To know the true path, but yet to never follow it, that is possibly the gravest sin. Book of Missions 13:21.
yeah, 109,000. But if I was to sell them, they're going for 124,000. In the station that I'm docked in at the moment, they're going for 124,400. So let's see what they're going for again. 124.4. Okay, so now if I open up what we're going to do, we're going to open up our calculator. This is a bit of fun, this is. So here we go. Calculator, will you please get yourself online? Thank you.
Calculator.
There we go. So 124,400 times 800 equals 99 million. All right. But we're not going to do that, because we're selling to a friend. Okay. So we're going to create a contract for our mate. Let's do that now. Finances, contracts. Ugh. Private. Next, and he's to get 800. Next, and I'm to get 80 million. Okay, I think that's fair enough. Okay, so we've done that much. What have we got here? An hour and 29 minutes. All right, so let's have a look at our assets here. And where's my other ship? What's it called? I've got me mermaid here. Me myrmidon here. But what was that scanning ship called? Hold on. Let's go to our fitting. Yeah, covert ops. That's our Helios, wasn't it? Inspector Clouseau. Okay. Oh, it's a no, ma'am. I've got 2 Inspector Clouseaus. One 40 jumps away, the other one back home in Oman. Okay. I think we're going to leave it at that, everybody. Okay. So, let's close a few things down. Oh, what's that big black rectangle there?
Cheap viewers on streamambu.live.
Oh, God.
Remove the space at TAFE WH90. Cheap viewers on streamambu.live. Remove the space at TAFE
Okay, you're banned.
WH90.
Okay, just closing the chat now. Oh, no. Okay, so we're going to call it a night there. Thanks very much, everybody, for watching. I'll just close down a number of windows and programs that we have running, and hopefully see you tomorrow. So, good night for now. And okay, let's get that reopened. Okay, let's go to camera 2. Yep, we're there. Okay. Yeah, take care, everybody. See you tomorrow. And always remember that for those about to fly, we salute you.